Welcome to the podcast. You don't know who I am, and that's okay because this is my first time meeting you too. Neither here nor there. How are you? I'm going to assume that you said that you're doing great. And yeah, we're just going to take it there. Me? You want to know how I'm doing? You didn't ask. That's okay. I'm going to give it to you anyway. I am doing fabulous. Today is a great day and it's only getting better. So I like to just dive right on in. And here it is. Today, I am going to talk to you, better yet, I'm going to tell you something that nobody has ever told you before. And for whatever reason, today is the day that you absolutely need to hear it. What is the message that I have for you, you ask? All right, let's just dive right in. Damn it. My message is stop giving a. I had to beep that out because I don't know how YouTube does these things, and I just have a feeling that they'll try to kick me off before I even begin. But, so I'm going to flip that word around. Stop giving a fudge. Do you have anxiety? You got to stop giving a fudge. Do you want peace in your life? You have to stop giving a fudge. Do you want prosperity? You got to stop giving a flying fudge. It is really just that simple. There are so many avenues, so many things that have transpired in your life. And if you would, I don't know where that came from, but we're not going to give a fudge. If you would have just simply taken a step back and decided to stop giving a flying fudge, I assure you that life would have responded to you in a much more wholesome way. Life would have been 10 times easier. Life would have been better. It is very, very simple. You have to remove yourself from caring so much in order to prosper the way that you want to in this world. Let's talk about this because most of what is weighing you down isn't even yours to carry. I am going to, when I get into my 40s, I'm going to have to look back at my 30s. And I was a victim to this. So I'm going to have to realize that I spent literally the week I turned 30, most of my 30s in the hospital. I was stressed. I am a real estate broker. So, I had to throw that in there. I'm a real estate broker. So, a part of my job, 90% of it, is extremely stressful. You are carrying the greatest asset that someone has. You are carrying someone's livelihood in your hands. You have to get these homes sold or just help individuals. Anyway, I'm not going to go down that road. Stress. You're dealing with a lot of people's stress. And being an empath, I took on a lot of their problems and I made it my own. And as a result, my body showed me I am carrying way too much and I have to release it or it is going to knock me into the next dimension. And your baby girl's trying to be here. I ain't trying to go just yet. Lord, give me about 60 more years on this earth. 70, maybe. But neither here nor there. I was stressed. And stress took me into just a place that I never expected to even be in. Why am I spending? And when I say a majority of my 30s, I mean there was probably only 2 years in my 30s where I wasn't hospitalized. That is horrible. That's a horrible thing to have to remember. And this is why I say, same thing for you, had I gotten to a place where I stopped giving a flying fudge, I would have been able to say that I thoroughly enjoyed my 30s, that my 30s were incredible. They were splendid. They were harmonious. I like that word. Let's use that one, harmonious. But that was not the result. That's how I'm finna end it, though. I'm gonna end my 30s like that. but it's not how it started. And I don't want that to be the same story for you. Understand this. There's a lot going on in the world, but the same lot that was going on in the world the day that you were born is the same lot that's going on and will be going on when you evacuate this earth, right? There are literal things happening all around us that you legitimately cannot change, yet and still you allow these things to keep you up at night. Why? You turn on the news, you get on anyone's social media platform. If you scroll and not long enough, you're going to see so many news or media outlets, or even just people, us, you, me, that are just telling us the events of the world that we can do absolutely nothing about. Yet and still, it keeps you up at night. I remember hearing this wild story. It was heartbreaking, to say the least. It was a story about this woman who worked, I want to say it was Wells Fargo. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. But, friend, I think that it was Wells Fargo. And she was gone. She passed away at the job, and she was unalive for, I believe it was like 4 days. 4. It took them 4 days for the employees to find her. Like, I'm sorry, what? 4. This is what I mean when I say stop giving a fudge, especially about that job. I am not telling you to not care about income coming in. I'm not telling you to not care about providing for your family. That's not what I'm referencing. I'm not telling you not to pay your bills. Like, we care about those things. We want to care about that. What I am simply expressing is stop putting in so much unnecessary effort into your job, because just like this woman, how do you have that many days go by where no one, like, she was gone at the job, no one cared? Like, it took you guys that long to A, see that someone at the job was unalive, and then B, like, the first or second day that she wasn't there, like, no one checked on her? How much more you? You put in so much effort into that job to maybe get that promotion, to be recognized, to feel like you're making a difference there. And for what? If something were to happen to you tomorrow, God forbid, would they just replace you the next day? Would it be just as easy? And if the answer is yes, that is your key to stop giving a fudge. Stop putting that effort into that job. Let me pivot here. Some of you care so much about what your mother-in-law thinks about you, yet you already won. You married him. You married her. You married that person. You won. Why do you care so much to impress the next? Even down to those that you call your friends. Why do you care to impress them who don't pay your bills, them who don't contribute to your livelihood, them who technically can be replaced tomorrow? Why do you stop caring? Stop giving a fudge. When you can release that emotion, when you can let that part of you go, life is going to be so much easier. There was a video that I saw on TikTok. It was so beautiful. I'm going to see if I can find it and maybe plug it in here. Maybe not. I don't know. But it was this young lady in the video, and she's showing that she's like a type B person. And she's at the airport, and her friend is like, hey, do you have your phone? And she's like, oh, I think I left my phone in the Uber. And then her friend is like, do you have the bags? Like, where are your bags at, right? Because we're going on a trip. They're at the airport. Where are your bags at? And she's like, oh, I think I left that in the Uber too. That's okay. I'll just buy clothes when we get to our destination. It's like, hey, we got a board in about 15 minutes, so why are you trying to go get food? And she's like, they're not going to leave without us. Like, we're good. We're good. I'd rather fill my belly up as opposed to just waiting. And hey, if they happen to fly on by and let us not catch the flight, that's A-okay. We'll just catch the next one.
Oh, what seat are you in?
Oh, I didn't book my flight yet. I was just gonna go there and like go to the desk and see if they had any.
Oh, well, we're on their way.
I know, but what if it's cheaper, you know, last minute?
Where's your suitcase?
Oh my god, I think I left it in the Uber.
Wait, what?
They'll get it back to me though, you know?
I mean, we're going for a while.
Yeah, but I have this outfit. I love this one. I wear this like 3 times a week anyways. We can just buy stuff. Let's go.
Yeah.
Ooh, did you know they opened a Chili's in this terminal? We should go.
Wait, no, we're boarding in like 10 minutes.
Yeah, but they're not leaving in 10 minutes. We can eat fast. They have the mozzarella sticks. Do you have my boarding pass?
Why would I have your boarding pass?
My phone died, so I just thought maybe you'd have. Ooh, what do I even do on the plane? Like, I feel like I could talk to somebody next to me, but I don't want to annoy them. I feel like it's good, though, to meet new people.
I guess.
Right?
It sounds insane, and you're watching and you're laughing. And I'm reading the comments, and people are like, oh my gosh, that could never be me, and whoop-de-whoop-de-woo. And I'm like, why not? Why not relieve that level of stress? And like some people in the comments were like, oh gosh, what level of Lexapro is she on? Hilarious, right? But it's the art of not giving a flying fudge. When you stop caring so much, you will find the release that you need to live this life intentionally, to enjoy every waking moment of this human experience. It makes a difference, and I want that for you. I have just told myself I'm gonna live out the rest of my 30s not giving a fudge. Granted, yes, I am in real estate, and when I leave this video, I'm gonna go make a real estate video. I'm gonna do that, right? And I'm going to care about making sure that I sell these houses and making sure that my agents are doing the damnedest good job. I'm gonna do those things. But if an agent messes up, I'm not going to, you know what I mean? Like, if a home sits on the market a little bit longer than I want it to, I'm not going to stress myself any more. For what? Enjoy your life. Enjoy every moment that comes with it. Live intentionally. Live on purpose. And baby, care about you. Care about making you happy. And that's all I got for you today. Like I said, I gotta go make a video about real estate. So if you're into that, head on over to the next video. Otherwise, I hope to see you in the next one. And if you decide not to join on in, well, guess what? Who gives a fuck?